Racing Podcast. It's the ultimate ride where the rubber meets the road and the sparks fly wide. From wrecks and wins to what's going online, we cover it all every moment in time. Fights in the pits or a hero's last stand. If it happened at the track, you'll hear it firsthand. Tune in and buckle up tight, cause the Bench Racing Podcast is your fun night.
Thank you for tuning into the Bench Racing Podcast, presented by Michael Olson and Derek Crane, because Beth is not here for whatever reason. We're the fastest talk, and the talk is not right with me right now. All right, we're going to start that one over. Jeez. Let's just stick to the script, Crane. 3, 2, 1, go. Thank you for tuning into the Bench Racing Podcast, presented by Beth Szerzinski, Michael Olson, and Derek Crane, where the talk is fast, the drama is real, and it's all about the local race scene. Proudly sponsored by Finn and Louie's Pizzeria, Durdax Industries, and Sprecher's Brewery. So start your engine, boys and girls. It's showtime. Short field today. We got just me and Michael. Don't know where Beth's at. Hopefully she's fine. But we got a barn burner of a show planned out for you with how our weekends were at Nathan's Midwest Racers event. But the main show is going to be talking about Wilmot Raceway with their leaked 2026 tentative schedule, passes for the year that they got, and also new kids pit passes and the new purses for the Wilmot classes. But yeah, before we start that talk, let's talk about our weekend. Michael, how was your weekend at the Midwest Racers?
Other than getting home super late and being worried that I was going to fall asleep driving home, it was a lot of fun. It was my first time attending it, and I've told everybody I've talked to since that I will definitely be back for the rest of them. I had a blast. It was plenty of camaraderie to go around. A lot of beating and banging. I'm a fender guy at heart. I love the beating and banging. The turn 1 drunks, like the top row rowdies at Chili Bowl. That's awesome. Yeah, it was a blast. I'll definitely be back for as many as Nathan puts on.
Oh yeah. My voice is shot, so you can tell where I was at. I was at the turn 1 drunks. If I wasn't at Murtis's and your table and Cruiser's table, I was screaming. I love the Rex. It was great. Yeah, I don't know who was it, but a driver drove up over David Wallace, and the guy next to me just starts screaming, "Hell yeah!" Hell yeah! It was great. So that's why my voice is raspy, and it's been getting better, right, Michael?
It sounds a hell of a lot better than it did about 40 hours ago.
Seriously, jeez. So, where did you? And I mean, you out-qualified Brandon Murtis, which had to be pretty cool.
I'm a dog. What can I say?
The old girl still got it. The old dog still got it.
Yeah, I actually went back and kind of looked at old results from the couple times I ran the super track at K1 in Waukesha, and I ran my fastest lap ever in that second qualifying session. I was still buried, my weight compared to everybody else's is a little bit unfair, if you will. But I started third in the G main or F main, one of the two. Got dialed by Brandon because he started right behind me. But yeah, we traded plastic for a couple corners, and my arms were just shot at that point, and there was no hope of running anybody down. I did get past Mike Plunger again because Brandon allowed him past both of us by dialing me, but no, it was a blast. Everybody that got out of their cars, they all had smiles on their faces, whether they got slammed into a wall or absolutely drove through going into a corner or didn't get touched one time. Everybody was smiling ear to ear.
Yeah. As long as people go into that event knowing that's what matters. I ended up in the C main, and rather be lucky than good. And I had no luck. My best kart was in practice when the lap time didn't count. So, first qualifier, garbage kart. And then since I won the second annual, I got to be in the Race of Champions and got demolished by my sister-in-law. Demolished. I mean, I'm laughing. She spun me, drove right through me. I'm laughing. That was the hardest I've been dumped in a long time. Like, seriously. The emotional damage, I felt like I was 16 and I got dumped by a girl. Jeez. That's how bad it hurt. But yeah, so then I was just farting around in the rest of the race of champions. And the C main, another garbage cart. Austin North was behind me. He had a pretty good cart, so I let him by. And they just started ripping the cushion, you know. I just might as well have fun. I think I was the only one that got lapped in the whole event. But you know what? Having fun is having fun. So while we're on the topic real quick, I'll give you the list of the A main drivers because Nathan's got that posted. We'll go back to front. So 13th was William Squirrels. 12th, Jackson Peters. 11th, Charlie Spoonmore. 10th, Alex Lopakinski. Yep, nailed that.
Lopaczynski.
Yep, exactly what I said. 9th, Will Garrett's. 8th, the one, the only, Kyle Larson Slayer, Travis Aarons. 7th, Matt Vanderveer. 6th, Emmanuel Rodriguez. 5th, the GOAT himself, Jason Anderson. 4th, TJ Zimmerman. 3rd, Tate Hensley, attaboy. 2nd, Ian Schultz. And another first-time winner. So we have never had a repeat winner at Nathan's Midwest Racers. This is a 7th different winner, Dominic Eitzert. Yeah. That sounds right. So congratulations to them. Congratulations to all the Chinese main winners, the low main winners, because that was fun. Did you have a main that stuck out? Because mine is the J main, the first one, big one in turn one.
Yeah, I mean, I think the J main probably sticks out because it was the first like legitimate race of the night, and it did not disappoint because they went into the first corner just trying to kill each other. The I and the H kind of stuck out a little bit to me because Craig Cruiser started 8th in the I, he drove up and he won it, and then he started second to last in the in the H. Then he started second to last in the H. He drove all the way up to 5th. I mean, we're talking about a dude that's 60 plus years old who had run 3 races already, and then had to run 2 back to back and was still passing people. So that was pretty impressive.
Oh yeah. So the J main, Craig Cruiser, and then the other one that stuck out was the Tate Hensley feature because we were watching that one for no in particular reason at all.
I don't know if we're allowed to say.
There might have been some financial gains on one person in the A main. Let's just say that.
Good job, Tate.
Yep, you earned it. So let's get into the voice is starting to go again. Let's get into our first topic that we're going to talk about, and that's the 2026 Wilmot tentative season schedule. Michael, are there any races that you see on there that you're excited for?
First one that really pops out to me is the American Big Rig Racing. I've only seen like clips on YouTube and TikTok of these semis racing on dirt. I am going to be so front row Leonard Skinner and hammered drunk at that event. It's not even funny.
Oh man,
I'll be on the top row like the turn one drunks with my freaking chest hanging out of my t-shirt.
Yeah. Yes, that's actually one of my big ones that caught my eye right away. Was this the American Big Rig? That's July 25th, and that's also going to have the modifieds and bandits, which also are not going to disappoint. If they're anything like they were in 2025, next year's mods and bandits will not be disappointed. If you wanted to burn the place down, add the street stocks there, because this year they were amazing. Yeah, so ditto with that one. Another one that kind of popped out to me are the number of bike raffles on certain dates. I think that's cool, and also the Power Wheels. 627. It looks like. Where is it? Yeah,
I think there's 2 nights of them actually, isn't there?
Ooh.
I think they're 627, and then also wasn't one of the Fall Classic night.
Oh, there it is. Yes, it's in the small print on that. Okay, yeah. So
Yep.
2 big wheel races and after parties. Really looking forward to that, and also kind of hoping like they kind of open up the rules and age too, because that's something that I do. I don't know about you.
I'd have a hard time fitting in a Power Wheels, but I would sponsor somebody, that's for sure.
Oh yeah. Any other dates that stick out? I mean, besides your World of Outlaws and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we've never seen Legends race at Wilmot, so that'll be pretty
Mm-hmm.
cool. I Me personally, I put Legends a little bit lower on my totem pole of classes I enjoy watching. Certainly not last, but definitely not in the top few. But I've only seen them race at Beaver Dam and 141 on the dirt, so to see them at Wilmot might change that opinion. So I'm excited for that. We could see that twice. Um, the Open 410 sprints, that's new. I
Mm-hmm.
like it. It'll be interesting once the IRA schedule comes out to see if IRA races somewhere that night. What kind of crowd you're going to get. If IRA races somewhere, then obviously you're not going to get the guy that run for IRA points. But if it's far away, you might get some of the guys that, the say 8th through 15th place in points that don't want to travel that far. I don't know how many like true out of towners you'd attract for it, because it's really going to depend on what the payout is for that. But
Yeah.
it's exciting nonetheless. It gives you another 2 nights to see 410s that you don't have to drive to Timbuktu to see the IRA.
Yeah, the first the first Open 410 is that's going to be with the Power Wheels race on June 27th, and then the second one is night 1 of the Fall Classic on September 11th. Also, one that kind of stood out to me is Dirt King's back.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty cool, and that's going to be on the night 2 of the Fall Classic. Now, kind of some stuff that kind of stood out to me that I've noticed. Legends. So, like Michael said, the Midwest Legends Dirt Series twice at Wilmot Raceway, May 9th. But the second time is July 10th, and that's being the support race to the World of Outlaws at Wilmot Raceway. Find that a little interesting. Kind of, I don't know what my opinion is on that just yet.
So I mean, the Legends have been the support class for Outlaws at Beaver Dam for as many years as I can remember. I'm surprised to see them be the support class at Wilmot, because I heard rumblings that the Outlaws weren't too fond of how Beaver Dam went down this last season, because I think because the Outlaws, they always limit the support classes to 24 cars, so that there's no B Banes, so it keeps the show moving.
Yeah.
Which you've been a part of that with the wingless cars. You got to be in the top whatever in points to be able to run the Outlaw night. But the Beaver Dam show this last year, they had 43 of them show up, and I don't know if there's any truth to it or not, but I had heard that they weren't supposed to have them show up, and they all did, and they all raced. So yeah, who knows what kind of truth there is to that, but even if there was some animosity between the two, at least they worked it out, and they could get that Legends another date with the Outlaws.
Yeah, I mean, I can see both sides of the fence, because like probably as a World of Outlaw driver, you'd prefer a class that have a little bit more cars, so you just have a little bit more time. It's not like you get out of the car and you're like, oh wow, they're running 2 heats or 3 heats, and I gotta get back in the car for my heat or whatever. Get a little bit more time outside the car. But I can also see why the World of Outlaws would be a little bit upset when they bring 30 cars and their support class bring more cars and they're taking more time. Which it's not a backhanded comment. It's just saying like the people bought those tickets to see the World of Outlaws. They didn't buy the tickets to see the Badger
Right.
Midgets or whatever, or whatever support class. So I can see both sides of the fence. And then the last thing that kind of stood out to me on the schedule, which we will be kind of talking about this in the next topic, is as of right now with the tentative schedule, there are some dates still to be decided. One is Dog Days of Summer, which is June 20th, and then Summer National Hell Tour, which is June 20 something, and those support classes still have to be determined. But as of right now, you have 11 wingless events, 10 Wing 604 events, 11 modified events, 9 lightning sprints, 10 street stocks, and 12 bandits, which I feel is pretty healthy. Like I think that's pretty healthy. Maybe a little bit more. But the only thing that I'm not too fond of so far is that there's 7 outside series coming.
Yeah, so like when the rumor mill started swirling and said that Wilmot was going to go back to 5 division racing weekly, I was excited, but I didn't think that it was going to be 4 Wilmot core divisions and an outside series every week. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, you look at the schedule, I'm not going to count right now, but what is there, like 2 or 3 maybe nights that it's just strictly Wilmot divisions?
Yeah. I mean, I kind of counted the Open 410s as a traveling series, but if you take those out, like your first true Wilmot class, unless they bring someone else in, is June 20th, and then June 30th, which is carload night, and that's the fireworks show.
And that's only four divisions.
Yeah, and it's only 4 divisions.
But it's a Tuesday, so I understand.
Yeah. Deal days, July 30th.
Which is a Thursday.
Yeah, which is a Thursday. Good. Yep, good catch. I missed that. School days 8/8. And yeah, like I guess the other thing that I'm not sure that I like about is like the fall classics still have a traveling series in it. And the other thing that I was talking to Tiny Horse about at Nathan's racing event is that night 1 of the fall classic is championship night for the wingless, lightning sprints, Wing 604s, and bandits. So the first class night of the classic is still a points night.
Yeah, we were talking about that at our table at the banquet too. And we kind of wonder, is it like that because they're trying to get more cars to show up for the fall classic, or like what was the point of doing championship night on the fall classic? Because like the weekends don't disalign with this last year, 2020.
There was no other classic running against the Wilmot Classic, right? Close by.
No, I don't think so. But I'm saying as far as like Wilmot schedule 2025 to 2026, like 9 the days are going to be a day off, but 9-5 would have been normal championship night. Then 9, 11, and 12 would have been the fall classic, and 8-29 would have been the modified championships. Like I'm not sure where the change comes from with that makes a fall classic night championship night. I don't know, maybe it'll work.
Yeah, I mean, to see the silver lining in this, I love the fact that all championship nights are in September.
Yep.
At least, I mean, I still think it's early, but at least they're not running championships at the end of August now, like the schedule this year. So that's a positive. Slightly early start on 9/12 for the second night of the fall classic, only an hour ahead. 6 p.m. start on Friday, 5 p.m. on Saturday. They start at 6:45, right? So it's early both nights.
Yeah.
So,
But is that 6 p.m. racing starts or 6 p.m. hot lap?
hot laps.
Track back.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's a little early to see, but I'm really glad that they're not running 8 classes or whatever on night
Right.
2. Applaud to Wilmot that they got it done, but like did not think that they would. And then to end this portion or this topic, just some things that I actually wrote down. Handwriting is a little off because I was drinking a lot. Tim Cox, last championship. Well, actually, no surprise because we had our interview with him on the last episode. So he kind of alluded that. McKillop's racing team got team of the year. Adam Taylor got rookie of the year. And Blake Cruiser, best looking car. Those are some of the special awards that we are going to talk about in another topic. Top 10 in points, really cool to see. Or, whoever is a member gets recognized. I thought that was really, really good. And also Ethan Steer, very popular because he was up there for Funderburg. Don't know why I wrote that, but I did write it.
I gotta say it was cool to see Ian and Ethan get God, what was the name of the award?
Pretend it's an answer for a game.
I can't remember the name of the award now, but it was the one that Steer Racing got for going. They said it was like for like going above and beyond, or
yeah.
I think championship night for us kind of was a big point of that. Like Ion gave up a car for CJ to be able to win the championship. So for us sitting at our table, we were very appreciative to see them get that award. I really wish I could remember the name of it now, but
I missed the name of it, but I remember the description of like going beyond, over and beyond of what is asked.
Yeah.
And then real quick, last thing is the season banquet is October 3rd at the Kenosha County Fair Creekside, which is this Creekside stage at the fairgrounds. Also interesting, because that's a pole barn building. Man, I feel like I'm going through puberty again. Jeez. So it's early. Because I'm assuming I'll be racing with the American Sprint Car Tour on that weekend, and Wilmot Banquet's one of the ones that I like looking forward to going to. I don't go to many banquets, but I make sure I go to the Wilmot one. Support the local drivers and my buddies. So wow. I need to crack the beer. That's what I need. So comment below what race day that you're looking forward to, wherever you're listening to. And if you haven't seen it yet, it's up on Wilmot Raceway's Facebook page now. So, what would you rate this? What would you rate this schedule?
I think I would go. I'd put it fairly at an 8 to an 8.5. I think you hit all the things the fans want to see. I think some of the drivers might think a little bit down on it. But overall, I mean, I think it's gonna be a fun year. You got a large variety of stuff, and I mean, you got a lot of stuff for the fans, for the kids too. Which, I mean, it's no surprise to anybody listening to this. I've been preaching that for a while now, so I'm excited for it. I think there's gonna be a lot of cool stuff, and hopefully, it's a good season. It just leads to a even more driver favorable schedule in the future.
Yeah, I think I would rate it 7.5. I go 7.5. Wish there was more weekly. I mean, you're for the 5 divisions. I'm not for that. I would rather see 3 and really solid racing. But I would still rate it 7.5. Get more 5 division nights of your local class. And also, like, I mean, it's not going to happen, but high limit. Love to see high limit at Wilmot. And a division of USAC, whether that's the midgets or the sprint cars. Love to see those. So, yeah. All right. We're going to take this ad break, and I'm going to clear my throat. And when we come back, we're going to be talking about the Wilmot multi-day passes and pit stalls. I'm really excited to be running Dirt X Industry Parts this year. And just a reminder that you can be a part of something awesome by subscribing to dirtxind.com. Not only will we be running their top quality products, but you can directly support our team by subscribing at www.dirtxind.us. Subscriptions are just $5 or $10 a month and come with awesome perks like discounts on parts and merch. Entries to win thousands of dollars in prizes every month. When subscribing, be sure to enter DCR in the coupon box or notes. This helps us gain even more support from DirtX Industries throughout the year. Every subscription helps Crane Racing stay on the road and at the track each week. There is no limit. Anyone can subscribe and make a difference. Thanks for your continued support. See you at the track. Now back to the episode. Welcome back to the Bench Racing Podcast. Now we are talking about the Wilmot Raceway multi-day passes and pit stalls. Beth finally decided to join. Feeling under the weather. I wasn't feeling good Sunday either. Yesterday, I don't know. Someone was sick and giving the cooties to everybody. Nodding is really good, Beth, for an audio.
Oh, I didn't know you wanted me to talk. Whoops.
No,
Yeah.
We just had you come on here just to sit there and not add anything to it.
Yeah. Whoops.
All right. So they have pit stalls, grandstand, season passes, pit pass, season pass, and pit punch card, which is 10 races, and pit stalls and memberships. What are you looking forward to, or what do you think is the best and the worst that they have out there for 26?
To me, I guess it really comes down to how much our pit pass is going to be this year. Because if 10 races is $300 for a pit punch card, and we were paying $30 for a pit pass last year, then it's not a discount. So why would you do the punch card? Like, if pit passes are going to be $30 a week, and you could spend $30 a week or $300 up front and pray that there's no rainouts, like, I'm probably just going to pay the $30 a week. So I'm curious to see how much pit passes are going to cost this year. The pit season pass, I think, is interesting. I haven't done the math on the amount of nights that it's eligible for. But if you're, just the avid race fan that prefers to sit in the pits rather than sit in the grandstands, I'd have to do the math, but that might be a pretty good option.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Beth, any ones that stood out to you that you liked or did not like?
I mean, not really. For the punch card thing, that has me a little confused though. So can you explain that for me? Because I tried looking into it. I didn't get it.
Oh, yes. All right. So, and I'll hit all these up here in a second, but yeah. So the pit punch card is for 10 races. So basically it's the pit season pass, but only for 10 races.
So you have to pay for it.
Yeah, you have to pay for it. And it's not like the 11th one is free. It's just that you buy 10 pit passes at once instead of like your whole season, which I will get into that here in a second when I hit my point. Your cat is just walking in front of you nonstop.
He's learned from the other one. He's never like this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We did not have a derailment of the conversation until your cat got involved. Really, until you logged on. All right. Good chat, Beth. All right. Mine is, my thought right away was the memberships again. I don't feel that the last 2 years that they've been working, they're doing it again.
Are you
One thing-
serious?
What?
They're doing memberships again?
Mm-hmm. You were at the banquet. That's the only time that they said it, and that it was like if you bought the membership and the pit stall, they give you, it was
10% off.
10%
Oh
off.
yeah. Okay. Yep. Whoops. I forgot.
Yeah. So I'm not a big membership guy. They're doing it again. I still think they're going in the right direction. I just wish they would speed it up a little bit. Now this year they're going to have member spotlight on their Facebook page. Great. Wish that would have happened 2 years ago when they brought it out, you know. So yeah, they're going in the right direction. It's just slowly, and I fear that people are going to get disinterested in it before they actually roll out what it was supposed to be or what they're envisioning. So don't like that. But the one that I was looking at is, all right, so last topic, Bandits have 12 races, right?
Oh,
Why would they buy a $500 pit season pass
Right.
when they can buy a $300 10 race pass? Fingers crossed, you get 1 or 2 rainouts, maybe 3. You know, now Lightning Sprints have 9, so that I guess helps them out ish. Instead of buying a pit pass for $500, yeah, they're gonna be, you know, paying for one race that they don't use if there's no rainouts. But I kind of do like the 10 races versus the whole season. We just gotta wait to see what the pit passes are. If pit passes are $27 for the year, basically you're getting 1 extra pit pass for free at $27 for the $300 10 race punch. Pit stalls, they did change it. It's not one price. Pit stalls now are $75 for the front, $50 for the back, $40 like that. Actually, just don't even let the back 40 be reserved. Just it's a back 40. It's a party.
I agree. The back 40 should just be kind of a free for all.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Love the going through puberty again. Love the grandstand season pass. Really, I think that's the best thing that Wilmot's done.
How much were those last year? Like 180, right?
175, but I think you had to buy it online, and then with taxes and fees, it was 185. But I think it was 175. Now it's 250. And let me find my note here. Where is it? So this does not include the Kenosha County Fair events. Yeah, it doesn't count the Kenosha County Fair. And where tracks rent the track out. So that'd be like the World of Outlaws,
The Hell Tour.
the Hell Tour, and do you think the Fall Classic with the Dirt Kings would be covered? Or do you think that one?
no. Well,
I think it would be. Dirt Kings don't rent the track.
Okay, yeah. So you got 3 events that won't be covered: Hell Tour, World of Outlaws, and then the Kenosha County Fair. So $250. Yeah, you could probably make some damage saving there. Best thing with the grandstand season pass though is if you buy the pass and then for like 1 or 2 nights you're like, you know what? Let me just go. I want to go get a pit pass. You just have to pay the additional upcharge, which would be $10. Which actually says pit admission is $27 on here. So I guess we can assume that it's $27.
So that doesn't really make sense then, because if a punch card gets you 10 races for $300, If you just go and pay normal price, 10 races would be $270.
Yeah, for 10 races. So that you're
So you would be losing $30 by buying the punch card.
ooh.
So obviously, Clemco didn't.
And then it says here too, it's not eligible for the Kenosha County Fair. And also does it? This one? Oh, yeah. It also says when the track's leased out. It's not, you can't use it. So, yeah, you're actually right.
That doesn't make any sense.
Wonder if that's a typo. Anyways, we'll find out who's listening to the podcast. This is where you find out the truth-hitting, hard-hitting answers and questions.
I'm just really good at math.
Seriously, you actually, because I was like, 300 divided by 27 is 11.11. So I was thinking it was the opposite, where you get one extra race for free. But yeah, no.
See, I thought it was like a punch
Okay.
card. That like every time you bought a pit pass, you get a punch on the card, and then you go 10 times, and then you'd get a free night.
Maybe that's it. But then
I mean, if it was you pay $300, well, no, because then you're still, if pit passes are going to be $27, but it sounds like it's good for IRA nights. IRA is $35.
Yes. Okay, and then the Hell Tour is probably going to be, or not Hell Tour, the Dirt Kings are probably going to be a little bit more too. Fall Classic. Okay. All right. They're cooking with something. They're up here. We're just drivers. We just race e-karts. God's gift here.
Attempt to.
Yeah, attempt to. I did too. And then one of the best things that probably came out of the whole banquet of a little teaser and announcements and stuff like that is kids are going to have pit passes. But actually, hold that thought, because we're going to take an ad break. And on the other side, because that's in my next topic. Yeah, we're going to talk about the next cool thing here, and lost my train of thought there. So, yeah, ad break. When the shop nights get long after a great result, or even a tough night at the track, or like now, during this episode, nothing hits the spot like a cold Sprecher root beer. But it doesn't stop there. Sprecher's lineup goes way beyond the classic. My personal favorite, the Door County Cherry Soda, and the Honeycrisp Apple Soda. And there are still more flavors I haven't even tried yet. Sprecher's Brewery has been crafting award-winning soda and beer since 1985, right here in Glendale, Wisconsin. Stop in for a brewery tour, sample the goods, and experience the local flavor. And don't forget, November 17th, we are in the Sprecher's tap room for our second annual Benchies Awards Night. It's the perfect time to check them out. Now that this ad is wrapping up, I've cracked open another Sprecher soda, and I'm ready to talk more racing with you. All right, welcome back to the Bench Racing Podcast. Now we're talking... I'm done with my voice, seriously. I've been resting it for so long, too. All right. We are talking. Maybe I should talk deeper, lower. We're talking about kid pit passes and the new purse that Wilmot leaked out at the Wilmot banquet. Which, Beth, I'm sorry, but you just missed the age cutoff here. So you still have to pay.
Yeah.
You still have to pay. So we're gonna start off with you, who should be the angriest. So we got kids 2 and under free, kids 3 to 7 discounted. Believe it's $7. Was it? I think I missed that part, but I
didn't listen to it. It didn't qualify me, so I didn't think I needed to listen. I don't have kids. I'm not young enough.
You just missed it,
Dude. This is the one time being. Oh God. I thought I would be oh yeah, this is going to benefit me. No.
Being 14 is so tough.
Dude, tell me about it.
Yeah.
Oh.
You got to pay full price for stuff and go to Spanish class. Oh my god!
Spanish class is my
There it goes.
Oh.
Jeez.
We didn't swear one time.
One time. Thanks, Spanish class. She's so passionate about it.
Gracias.
Day nachos. Michael, what do you think about the kids? Pit passes and discounts.
Well, hold on, I wasn't done. I think it's good for. I think it's really good for, especially in the McKellips team, because you see them in the line to get pit passes, and they have like 10,000 kids with them. So I think that's going to really benefit them. So shout out to them.
Yeah. Yep.
And Nathan.
And Nathan.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Michael.
Yeah, I love it. It's something I've advocated for a while. You go to any other track, it's like that, and I thought it was about time that Wilmot got with the times.
Yeah. Obviously, all for it. You know, one way to kill a sport is exclude and make parents not want to bring their kids, whether that's grandstand admission or pit pass admission.
What
So
if they just want to
definitely
be away from their kids, though?
then don't race.
Get a babysitter.
Yeah, get a babysitter. That's where Carrie was at on Saturday. She was watching McKellips kids, so that they could go race. Yeah,
I would have liked to see her in the go-kart race. I bet she'd have been a dog, or a dogette, if you will.
dogette. Ooh, I think Carrie. I think I can just see her making the E. I don't know why. The E main.
Well, that hurt my feelings.
Well, I mean,
That would be cool. I think if if Nathan brought out like the kid carts for like people under 18, or like not the kid carts, but like having like
Under 18
for the people under 18 who like attend who want to race, like have one little race. It's like, oh, youngsters race, and then it's like a bunch of people under 18 just racing. It's like one of those bonus races.
It sounds to me like Beth is scared of the big carts, and those go slower than the the bandits do.
Yeah, like I told you.
I didn't mean to say the kid carts, guys. Hop off.
Like Beth, thank you so much for coming and supporting a division that goes city speed limit. Like that's how fast they're going. They're just going 40 miles an hour.
That's old Beth. This is the new Beth.
This is the new Beth. Okay. Yes. Well, still old and derailing the conversation.
You derailed it first.
I will continue to derail it. And when I worked at K1 as a pit supervisor, I don't think they can come back and sue me. Yeah, Buffalo Grove.
Oh my God.
I was a pit supervisor there. After hours, during the week, not the weekend, but after hours, we'd jump in the red carts, the kid carts, and we'd rip 10 laps in them. It felt like being tiny in a little go-kart. Like you're just.
It probably looked like a life-size game of Mario Kart.
It was. It was so much fun, dude. Like those things turn on a dime though. So like you just turn like that and the thing like dives. It was so much fun. Anyways, great on the pit passes, Wilmot, for the kids. I also wonder. Well, no, that wouldn't even make sense if you buy your kid a 10 race punch card because this is a better deal, way better deal. And then the new purses for Wilmot Raceway classes. Wing 604s, Street Stocks, Bandits, and Mods all got raises. They only listed the top 5 off, which I'm hoping. No. Maybe the Bandits and Street Stocks. Hopefully it doesn't just their 5th and 6th and 7th get all paid the same. But so Wing 604s to win now is 700, 575 for second, 400 for third, 325 for fourth, and 285 for fifth, and 190 to start. It's pretty good. Street stocks 300 to win, 200 for second, 175 for third, 150 for fourth, 125 for fifth, and 80 to start. Still a pay raise, right? But I still don't think that's enough for how good the racing is and those drivers are in the street stocks. Again, but this is local. This is local as my voice goes through puberty again. Bandits 150, which I think it was 125. I think. 150 for first, 100 for second, 75 for third, 65 for fourth, 50 for fifth, 35 to start, and mods 600 to win, 375 for second, 250 for third, 200 for fourth, 125 for fifth, and 80 to start. Now I don't know what the old modified purse was, but I still think that's pretty low because I mean they got more horsepower than the wingless.
Mm-hmm.
And Wilmots are A mods, right?
Yeah.
So, Michael, our resident fender driver guy, how competitive are the modified pay at Wilmot?
Oh, I couldn't speak on the modifieds. I don't even know what the payout is at other tracks for modifieds. I know the street stocks are they're more than our area tracks now. I think other tracks are like 250 to win, whereas last year Wilmot was 200 to win. Now they're up to 300. So I mean that's
wow.
Yeah, I mean $100 is $100. You know, obviously you touched on it. Like it doesn't matter what division you are. I think it's low, you know, but that's not a Wilmot thing. That's a local racing thing. Just the cost of racing now to, you know, it kind of sucks to, you know, you're putting $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 into these cars and you race for 700 to win or 300 to win. Like it, you know, it sucks. And that's not a dig at Wilmot because I mean, Wilmot did the right thing. They gave pay increases. But I just don't think it's anything you're ever going to get away from in local racing.
Yeah. Yeah. Because monkey see, monkey do. The first time someone brings out a $40,000 car, a handful of other guys are going to do it to be competitive, and that's just kind of the way racing is. Beth, what do you think about the new purse?
I think it's definitely deserved. Everyone puts so much money into racing that the pay should be raised, and I think in the future it'd be even nice to see it raised even more.
Yeah. I like it. I wonder how much pressure the Wing 604s are going to put on. I mean, I did hear as Michael's alarms going off. I wonder how much.
Ringing.
Oh, that was your.
Everyone do not disturb.
See priorities. He ignored it for the podcast.
At least I showed up on time.
Hey, not overslept. No, it's okay. Yesterday, I slept a lot. I was, I
had a migraine all day yesterday.
I had a headache yesterday too.
Me three. Thanks, Brandon.
Dang it! I knew I should have went out with you guys later.
Oh, we didn't go out. He just drilled me in our main.
Oh, that. Yeah. Dude, I love his dive bombs. Dive bombs are sick. All right.
Yeah, he used Ralph up pretty good.
Yeah, as Ralph was waving to Beth.
Didn't even see it coming.
Never saw it coming.
Looking to the left, bonsai to the right.
Yep. Brandon Murtis is a heat-seeking missile.
I was like, oh no.
It was great. But yeah, the Wing 604s, I wonder what that's going to do because I know that there was guys leaving. Haven't really heard a lot of people coming. So it'll be kind of interested to see what that pay does to have people consider putting a wing on here and there or full time. So yeah. But overall, great job, Wilmot. Finally bumping the pay.
Yeah.
Bumping the pay. Much deserved. All right, we're gonna take a break and our last ad break and on the other side. Oh yeah, real quickly. The Benchies next week. Well, when you're listening to this, 6 days from today. Let's go. Be there. Doors open at 6. Show starts at 7. It's at the Sprecher Brewery. Free entry. All you got, like, support, buy food, buy beverages while you're there. Be great. 30 plus awards to go up. All right. Forgot that. Put that in there. All right. Another yellow, which is another great time to talk about one of our partners, Jack's helmet design. Right, Nate?
Absolutely. Jack Eschbach has been painting anything and everything since 1983.
And
Longer than we've both been alive.
almost together. But
almost.
But yeah, Jack's been doing helmets. He's been following Nathan in my racing career since go-karts at Badger.
Since I was a five in kid cards.
Yep. And, you know, he does an amazing array of designs. You know, he's done my Captain America helmet up there. This is my favorite helmet so far because it's the Sandhill Crane with, you know, Crane is the last name. The new one was the Sunset. He never has done like a gradient like that before, and he knocked it out of the park.
Go follow Jack Eschbach and Jack Eschbach's helmet design, or Jack's helmet designs. You can look
On
at
Facebook.
On
Yep.
Facebook all of his helmets. Yep. You even got his number on there.
Yep.
If I can do this right.
262-818-6756. And again, tell him that Crane Racing sent you. Nathan Crane sent you.
Yep.
And again, he's a big advocate for the sport. He usually has a free custom paint job at the banquets for Nathan's Midwest Racing event. He'll throw in something there too.
Yep.
Jack is a racer that does a lot of great stuff for a very affordable price for racing. So if you don't want to look like the idiot that just jumped the cushion, get a custom painted helmet because then you at least look good doing it.
There you go. Yeah, right. Then at least your picture's cool, not just a blank white helmet going through the air. You're like, wow, that is precision painting right there.
Look at that yellow and orange just pop out of that car when it's up on the bike.
It's crazy.
So now, think about it while we finish up this race, hopefully without another yellow. Welcome back to the Bench Racing Podcast. Now we're going to play back and forth. There's a lot on the line. You just, oh my goodness.
Now she's got a hand condition too.
I should have gotten on. This is the biggest mistake of my life. I should have.
Okay. All right, Beth. For back and forth, for anyone new, back and forth, I have one question, and there's a number of correct answers. And Beth and Michael are going to go back and forth, taking turns trying to answer them. First one to not get it right loses. But Beth, I wanted to help you out. I channeled some. I was like, Beth needs a lot of answers. So there's 27 correct answers. Okay.
Wait, how many correct answers?
27.
Okay.
And actually, I'm feeling generous, so we will play with a strike. 1 strike each. Okay? So the question is, give me the scoring numbers that were never used in 2024 and 2025. And that's including the 6 core Wilmot Raceway classes, no 410s, and numbers 0 to 99. So you got to give me all the numbers that were not used.
Okay.
Because everyone remembers drivers by their numbers, but let's see if you can remember numbers that were never on track.
Numbers.
I feel like this is going to be quick. Beth, we'll go ladies first.
Get down. 2. I probably am already gone.
Yeah, you got 1 strike.
You literally suck at these games.
Michael.
I don't remember numbers. Like
76.
76 is a correct answer. Just give me numbers that were not used.
Wait,
in the last
which
2
one?
years.
Okay, but that's not helpful because which one was Colburn's number last year? He has like 10 different numbers.
He didn't. Well, he ran in 2024, but he didn't race in 2025.
Okay, so you said like that wasn't ran in 2024 and 2025.
Here's my question. Why is it that we have to think about numbers and the first person you think of is Tommy Colburn?
Because he had number 1 and I was going to say number 1, but I didn't know if we're counting last year.
Yeah, but Johnny Fall was 0, and I literally just said 0 to 99. And I'm not, obviously, Clayton Rossman's 09, so I'm not doing 08, 07. No, it's just 0 to 99.
Yeah, 1.
One's been used.
So, yeah. Okay.
So it's not that number.
No.
Do you want me to give you a hint, Beth? Wow,
Dude,
this is fun.
This is not fun. I'm actually going to blow my head off.
All right, I'll give you a hint. There are no, everyone used numbers 0 to 33. So there's not a correct answer. In 0 to 30.
Okay.
Joe Huenfeld's 33. There's a hint.
So we're naming numbers that we don't have. So that doesn't matter to me. So 33.
Darren, he just told you that 0 to 33 were used. If he cut it off at 33, you could probably say 34 and get a correct answer.
34 is a correct answer.
Dude, no. I need to go back to bed.
You need to go back to school, apparently.
Pretend this isn't Spanish, all right, Beth? Michael.
Oh no.
I believe 39 would be correct.
39 is not correct. So someone ran it in 24. I think it was modified. It was a modified driver.
Okay.
Beth, there you go. Do you have
44?
Are you happy? This is like the first game Michael's actually had a strike.
Okay. 44.
44. We have a winner. Michael won. Wow, that was a fun game. No, wingless driver. I can't think of his. I see his face.
Jordan Miklas.
Miklas, yep. All right.
About him.
Michael, any other numbers?
Oh. Well, since that game only took 3 minutes, I'll think out loud here.
Yeah.
So 35 was Tristan Peyron in 2024.
Mm-hmm.
36 was Craig Campton in 2024, right? Didn't he run a race for Taters?
Yeah. Yep. I'm just trying to think. I'm just trying to think out loud here, like who the driver was. Yeah.
37 it would have been Tubin. 38 Tiny Horse. 39 whoever I just got wrong on. 40 Tim Cox. 41 Dennis Spitz. 42 Craig Murtis didn't race in 24, 25. 42. 42 might have been a correct answer.
No,
No?
I mean, keep going.
43. 43 might have been a right answer. I can't think of
43 is the right answer.
44 Miklas. Go ahead.
42. I'm trying to think off the top. I think it was a Bandit driver. I'm just on the fly trying to think about it because it's over 2 years of drivers.
Yeah. In 2024, there was a lot of different Bandit drivers that touched foot at Wilmot. 45 Kevin Domrose, 46 Courtney Atkinson, 47 Scott Carpenter, 48. I feel like I remember a Bandit 48. 49 Kevin Chasen, 50 Terry Hilgendorf, 51 51 Sounds like it might be a right answer.
White car.
White car. 51, 51. Oh, Dustin Jackson.
Yep.
52, Brad McGuire. 53 would be a right answer. No, there was a 4-cylinder 53.
Yep.
It was a white car with blue numbers. I remember it.
Yep.
How long do you want me to keep going?
Yep. All right. So you only passed one and all that. 48 is a correct answer. Was a correct answer.
Okay.
Yep. So there's actually one before because I said 0 to 30. So 31. There wasn't a 31. And then you got 56, 58, 60, 61, 62, 66, 67, 71, 78, 80, 82, 85, 89, 90, 92, 94, 96, 97, and 98. So, boom. Now, I might be wrong on some puberty. This is what Derek sounded at 14, Beth's age. So some of these might be right, might be wrong. I might have some that vice versa because I love my race pass where if a driver, let's say like Jimmy Sivia, who raced last year in 2024, he ran 91. Well, now he's in Hanson's car, so that means all of his stats go to number 11. So might have missed one, not hit one, whatever. It's just it is what it is. But I thought this was a good waste of people's time and my time also too, because I thought Beth was going to come a little bit stronger.
Beth, you're muted.
I don't remember numbers. I recognize cars by their car design. That's my issue. I don't look at the numbers. I'm like, oh, that's cool. Pink flames. I don't know.
Said nobody ever.
Pink flames. Maybe Nathan.
Maybe Nathan.
Well, no. Bobby Pierce. His car's pretty cool. It has pink flames.
Bobby Pierce is a douchebag. Next question.
Yes. But his car's cool.
No. It's got pink flames on it.
Do you think she would think the same thing about Jordan Matson if his car was cool?
I don't even know if she knows who Jordan Matson is.
I do know who Jordan Matson is. I'm hiding my cats from him as we speak.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Well, that's staying in there too. Beth is on fire. You've made up for it, Beth. You've made up for it. Oh my goodness. So like I said in the intro, as I put my air quotes up about the benchies, next Monday or this coming Monday, November 17th, doors open at 6 p.m. Show starts at 7. We're giving out 30 plus awards certificates because we're professional like that. I just picked them up, so that's pretty dope.
Do we get to drink Sprecher while we do the podcast?
You do.
I'm gonna
get to drink beer like an adult.
Yeah.
Well, it's Wisconsin, so if I get parental permission, I can drink. So I don't think you want me to drink while on the podcast, though.
We depending on which awards you might want to do, we might. No, seriously, no. You drink the good root beer. They're good. Their root beer is great.
Dude, I love the root beer. Okay, so spoiler alert. Whenever I go on vacation with my family, we get those. They have like these big boxes with 32 root beers in it. We'll all buy one. Best investment you could ever make at Menards.
Do you use US dollars or dinero?
I do not use dinero. What the fuck? Isn't it pesos?
Dinero is money in Spanish. I couldn't think of the currency name.
Pesos.
Well, Beth, tell your Spanish friends to bring their pesos.
I'll tell my neighbors.
There you go. And yes, if you're a fan, you are more than welcome to come. This is not just for drivers. This is for everybody to have a good time because it is winter.
Fans?
What?
We have fans.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, fans can win awards too.
Yes.
Ask Bill Party.
Yes. Boom. Still blocked.
Still blocked.
How good was the award you gave him? I'm still blocked. Didn't get over it yet.
1 calendar year later.
Oh man. Well, maybe if you say the right name, maybe he'll unblock you. I don't know. I don't have time for that. I really don't have time for that. Hey, I'm just glad Speedway Highlights put this big whole thing about how they'll never go to Wilmot again. And suddenly there's a lot of videos coming out from Speedway Highlights. No idea who they are.
They put out that thing? They put out a thing saying they won't go to Wilmot?
Back when the whole thing with Wilmot happened in 2023.
Year and a half ago.
Yeah. And
Okay,
about how Wilmot was using their photo without their trademark or some bull crap.
Didn't they make like the whole thing? For the
no, Push Truck Tony used it for something. I forgot. I tried to look back at it. It's down. But yeah. But I saw that they're back, so that's cool. Yeah, Dirt King's back. Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff going on. But hey, if you want to see this, and we'll say to your face, Sprecher's Brewery, Monday, doors open at 6, show starts at 7, 30 plus awards. Just support by buying your food and beverages that night. Does that help out a ton?
And maybe buy us a drink or something to eat because you love us so much.
Maybe me and Derek.
It's my birthday. I should get some
on the 17th. That's right.
Oh, news to me.
Oh man. So actually, this is a surprise birthday for Beth. No.
Yes.
No, but hey, bring Beth a birthday present.
Or don't.
I wear size 604 motor, DRC chassis.
That's what you wear?
Yes.
Nice. My foot size is actually a 410 cubic inch.
Nice.
Yeah. Nice. But yeah, it's gonna be a great time. So we'll get out of here before my voice cracks again. Because that's been it for this episode of the Bench Racing Podcast. We thank you for spending your time with us and look forward to talking more racing with you next week at Sprecher's Brewery. Until then, peace out, Girl Scout.
Peace.
Bye-bye.
It's the ultimate ride. It's the all night.